All right, haves and have not fans, hope everybody's doing well. This video is about one of the most controversial parts of the preview for next week, having to do with Mitch waiting on Candace. So before moving forward, take a moment to hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit that bell notification icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post content on the channel, and follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Now let me just say, I have not found one person during the live stream last night, during my review and everything. Mitch is getting a lot of flack. And I mean, I'm honestly quite surprised, because with all the women who swoon over him and everything, and I know that one woman from the Final Temptation, the one who asked for the Bentley, she was like, I want to miss me some Mitch. I feel like she has no problem with Mitch laying in that bed like that, but ew, this is no. I'm going to be honest here. I feel like the hate Mitch is getting is potentially from people who want Candace and Charles to get together, which honestly, I'm surprised that people haven't been speaking up for Mitch, because a lot of people like, you know what, I want Mitch and Candace to get I want Mitch and Candace to be together. Maybe he's the father of the baby if she's pregnant, this and that. And I'm like, what? So now all of a sudden, Mitch is, laying up in the bed in his boxers, and nobody's really like, yeah. I mean, again, I haven't seen anybody say anything. I've just been seeing Mitch getting a lot of hate. But in the preview, he's like, hey, you know what? You really trying to resist all this? And then it looks like they eventually calm down and talk. But, we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. But, it's all about the order of operations. Like, does Mitch and Candace, do they go back to the hotel together to just talk? And, maybe she steps outside real quick, goes to the restroom. Can we just talk? And maybe Mitch misinterprets the conversation and decides to get naked, or almost naked. And, Candace isn't turned on because she has a lot going on right now. But basically he's like, yeah, I'm worried about you, ever since, your son and the president and whatnot. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen, because, good and hell well, if Benny found out, he would not be happy. Not that I care what Benny thinks, because he has enough going on as it is. It's funny because, you got Mitch stripped down trying to hit on Benny's sister. And then you got Benny cracking Sandy, Mitch's cousin, upside the head with that bottle in the restaurant. So I'm very curious to see how it plays out. So let me just be clear. I think it's pretty obvious Candace and Mitch will not have sex. I could be wrong, though. But I'm willing to bet they don't. Maybe they'll sleep in separate beds. Who knows? I don't know if Benny and Candace are staying in the same hotel together, because that room does have 2 beds. So they could be. I don't know for sure. But I do feel like Mitch is just, what he's doing is turning a lot of people off, because it's just so desperate. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It's just one of those things where it's being too forced, as opposed to, come on, man, ease on up. You're just pushing way too hard. So me personally, I don't have too many thoughts about it, because I honestly don't think Candace deserves a happy ending, but that's just my 2 cents. But at the same time, maybe this scene leads to the conclusion of, okay, let's find out what happens between these two. Will they ever hook up or not? Not to mention, we know eventually they'll be at the Malone bar, and Candace gets dragged away and Mitch gets beaten up. So just because they might have a lack of a sexual scene here, that doesn't mean the two will have a falling out. So we'll have to wait and see it. There's definitely going to be a DTR defining the relationship moment going on here. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, if you want to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App. And with that being said, I'll talk to you soon.